Fuck. I told myself not to forget to unmute. Wow, I just gave you guys I had so many spoilers I was just saying. Oh my goodness. I just showed up and I started shouting all kinds of spoilers and you guys didn't get to hear none of them. Isn't that a shame? Oh man. That's tough. That's real tough. No, what I was actually going to tell you was that I have been recording my lines for the Bittersweet Director's Cut. And let me tell you, the little almost scuffle that me and Seth get into, I really let him have it this time around. Basically told him all he was good for was being a little baby bottom bitch. Was basically what I told him. To his face, even. And he was like, oh no, feller, don't be so mean to me. Don't be so mean to me. Basically. It's a great time. It's a great time. So anywho, it was great. It was great. We're almost there. Just got through that part, so I gotta do the part where I tell my whole tragic backstory, and then I gotta do the part where we had a cinnamon roll, and then I gotta do the part where I'm like, ah, Blue, I'm sorry, I got so angry. You know, you just sort of, betrayed my trust for a minute there. That's all. That's all. And then bada bing, bada boom. So, couple of very important things to say. First off, we got 24 hours of plushie time left. We are at like 4:30 something. And it's not looking like I don't really want to say it, but I guess I can't really avoid it. I'm too gay to do math. I don't know what any of these numbers and letters and shapes mean. They're just, it's all lost on me. But I can't answer that one question there. The one that says, if evil, why hot? Because we crave counterculture. You know, the world tells you, oh, you should want a good, wholesome, well-adjusted person. You shouldn't want the evil greaseball man who smells like root cologne and, does bad things to people. You shouldn't want him. But here's the thing. Yeah, sometimes you kind of just want to meet that guy out behind the dumpster and get bent over. And that's fine. That's fine. That doesn't speak to your moral compass or anything. It just means that sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Because here's the thing. If the only thing you ever fucked with was just really safe and really standard, and you can predict every little interaction you're ever gonna have, and there's no twists or turns or bumps in the road that happen to be dead bodies, then what was it all for? What was it all for? I'm saying that if it was up to me and I wasn't going to catch things that I couldn't wash off, I would have risky drug-induced sex behind a dumpster. What do you want from me? I'm just being honest here. Now, that doesn't make you evil, by the way, if you do a little drug and, you know, suck a little penis on the side. That doesn't got nothing to do with nothing. But that could explain why you might find some people attractive. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying. Not real advice. Not real advice. Not hashtag I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial or sexual. It's not advice. It's just a story. Do I got anything else to say? So we got a lot of plushies. I don't think I'm going to catch up to Charlie. As much as it pains me to say it, and I personally think that it's because he got to have a little raccoon. I think that's probably what happened there. It wasn't me, because I'm a bad bitch. But fucking Charlie plus a raccoon is you know. Yeah, I get it. That's fine. But to everyone who has got a plushie, and in these last 24 hours, I was gonna schedule a post to post before I leave. Hey, Yaki, remind me before we leave that I gotta make a post about there only being 24 hours left. Okay. She ain't gonna remember. Mods as well. Everyone, actually. Everyone's, when it's time to end the stream, scream at me. Don't give me context. Just start screaming. It'll be great. Let's see. Is there anything else I gotta do before I start giving people advice? Oh, I should say this now, because this is when we had the most people here. Friday night, 6 p.m. Central. YuuriVoice and Friends, Dungeons and Dragons. Can we survive the House of Horrors? I wish it was the House of Horrors, but it's the House of Horror. You guys want to know? You guys want to know a little sneak peek about YuuriVoice's character? Oh, I want to tell you guys a little bit about his character. Just a little crumb. Just a little crumb. Can I give you guys a little crumb? The name, yeah. So he's a guy. He's a little guy. Of course, he's a pathetic little guy because YuuriVoice loves pathetic little guys. A little guy named Zacharias Sploot. He is a Furbolg wizard. And he does have little itty bitty round glasses. He's pathetic. Yeah. That is his name, Zacharias Sploot. Oh, I didn't. I just realized I didn't say his name in the chat. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Thea's just finding out his name at the same time. He's terrible. He's the worst wizard you ever met. He's a social recluse that lives in his little wizard tower, and he does like crossword puzzles. And submits like what are those, not Pop Rocks, Cracker Jacks. Submits his little stubs to get the Cracker Jacks rewards.
What's his first name?
Zacharias. Zach in it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if he's gay. I don't think he's got a sexual bone in his body, actually. He might YuuriVoice first ace character confirmed. I think he's just too dumb to have a horny thought. Worse than Galia. Maybe. I just don't think he's ever. Sploot with a T. Yes. Sploota. If there's art, can we draw fan art of people's characters? Yeah. There will be, we used, Picrew. Oh, why do you say it like why did I say it like you say PlayStation?
Hey, no.
Oh. Roasted. Yeah. And it's actually linked in the description of the thing. Of the thingity thing. Yeah, Jackie over there, she immediately drew her character, by the way. For a warm-up. A full body.
I don't really like that.
She's like, I don't like it. I'm like, what? What?
You want to see my warm-up now?
Do I want to see a warm-up now? Is it the one that's got you little pirate girl's titties out? Oh! Why does he look like that? Hold on, let me look at that again. Why does he look like...
So you can send it to the class.
Y'all. Oh, she's gonna let me share it with the class.
I listen to a song too much.
Did you do that right after I
can draw really quick when I'm super inspired by a song. I just play it over like 1,000 times.
Okay, I can't wait I'm gonna set this up so you guys understand what you're about to see and why.
I'll finish it probably today.
Oh my god. That's elite. Hey Jackie, can we turn this into a goddamn video art? I'll fucking... What if this is his what if this is the bad version? Cause he looks so mean. But in a in a kind of horny way. Okay, image. Edit. New one. Image 6. That one. Chat, look away. Oh, never mind, chat, you're fine. What the fuck? I swear to you. I had her listen to the bit where I take him outside and we start arguing. And then in the period of time from there, which was 10 till 6. So in 20 minutes, basically, she did this. And it's all cause of a song. Fresh out the slammer. I'm coming back home to screw. I'd let him do whatever he wanted. You can put Betty wherever you want, fella. In, around, through, just stab me. Anywho. Oh my goodness. Anywho, yeah, the D&D stuff. That'll be great. If evil, why hot, right? If southern, why hot? Boo can be there. Me and Boo can Eiffel Tower him. Y'all know what that is? Don't Google it. Well, no, Google it. It's a place in France. Some kind of, I think it's a city.
I think. traveled.
I've never been to Europa.
Shut the fuck.
Wait, I've been wanting to go to the one country, Uruguay. Where is Uruguay? I don't know. I am the perfect person to be giving y'all advice today. I wasn't very good at geography either. Africa. That's where the rains are. The down in Africa. In the mirror. Decoy. I just got fucking roasted. I said, where's Uruguay? And this motherfucker said, in the mirror. All right. Anywho, you're gonna get great advice tonight, let me tell you. Wow. My fucking trousers are on fire after that one. Okay, so here's the deal. So the question form. We got the question form. I cannot answer everyone. I'm basically just going to kind of pick what I think will be a good time for me to answer. So, wish me luck. Franzi. Dear Alphonse, do you got any advice for not procrastinating? I got a personal project I need done by the 27th this month. Okay, all right, it's the 23rd. No, you're good. But I keep saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And stuff like that. So here's the thing. I find that you're already on the right track. If you wait until the 25th, it might start to get a little scary. But I think you'll actually do better if you wait till the 26th. And you're gonna need a few supplies. First off, it's a personal project. Who are you gonna get in trouble with? Yourself? Fuck you. I mean, no, well, hold on. Not you, but I'm saying it from your POV, you could say fuck you to yourself. But you'll be disappointed. So we should not say that to you. So on the 26th, whatever else you should be doing, whatever other responsibilities you have, those are the ones that you let slide. So like if you were supposed to go to work or you were supposed to, I don't know, if it's your loved one's birthday, it's Mother's Day, whatever day it is, you can't really, they're shit out of luck because that personal project that you really set this date for, you're going to have to do it. So, and then you do it with 24 hours to go. And it'll be great. And when you look back on what you did, you will know that you could have done way better. Way better. But here's the thing, you wouldn't have done it at all. So, you know.
Boy, man.
I think you're welcome, Franzi. I'm happy to help. Don't mind me deep throating my water bottle. Okay. We got this one came in real early. And I see that our dear Rita is actually here tonight, so we'll go ahead and do this one. Deathless Orchid says, Dear Alphonse, I've fallen for this guy, and I got a date with him that I think went well, but the weird thing is, he kind of locked me in his greenhouse after our first date, and I'm only really able to send you this because I hid my phone real good. Whoa. Hey, yo. And I'm typing with my nose. Do you think this is a sign he's interested? Sign. Confused, but moonstruck. Oh. See, first off, you did it right where you signed off in the end and I shouldn't have said who you were. So that kills the joke, but that's okay. It's okay. First off, we would have known it was you anyways. Let's be real here. We know. So this guy is in the horticulture, a horticulturalist, horticulturalist, perhaps, and that stuff involves a lot of seed. So I think you're already on the right track, if that's kind of the way that it's going. And first off, if you're in a greenhouse, there's gonna be a lot of oxygen. It gets humid in there, I think. The only thing, because it's like temperature controlled, it's a little moist. So I feel bad for like your pores. That's gonna suck. And then he put you in there on purpose. So here's the thing. We know where his priorities lie, right? If he put you in there on purpose, whatever circumstances may arise from you being, smelling like mulch and sweating a lot, I think he's into it. So here's the thing. One, it doesn't sound like he's got commitment issues, which, to be fair, huge plus. And it sounds like it went well. Now, I don't know how long you're going to be in there for. So I hope you have a good understanding of what plants are and are not poisonous. I'm a little concerned that maybe this particular fella, not a lot of them are good for consumption, but I bet he's got potatoes in there somewhere and you can eat them like an apple. So yeah, I think he's interested. He sounds very... This guy just talks like, bro, what are we saying? You know what was wrong with the world? The British. Never mind. I don't even think anyone's gonna disagree. Like, that's not even a roast. It's just facts. Shit. I'll get you, Z. Don't worry. Okay. What else do we got here? Let's see. Sweet Kida says, "Hi, Alphonse. First off, you look cute today. And secondly, I need some advice. I'm running real low on money lately. Any ideas how I could get some quick cash? But not in an illegal way. Parentheses, I know, less fun, but I don't want to go to jail. I need it so I can buy 2 Seth plushies in the future." Oh, man. All right. So I am pretty good at figuring out how to scratch up some cash. So here's what you do. You got any abandoned houses in your area? You can do what they call stripping copper out of the walls, basically. A lot of them might actually already be stripped, so you got to be careful because it's pretty lucrative, especially in this kind of economy. You go in there, you look for shit that looks like pennies, and you rip it out of the wall. You're right. It's supposed to be legal. No, I mean, everything's legal if your charisma is high enough. And to be fair, if stripping copper isn't available, stripping is available. Somewhere. That might be legal. Sometimes, now here's the thing about stripping. It depends on where you're at. If you're in the Bible Belt, they will let you do some stripping, but you might have to wear pasties, and it might be BYOB. That's a whole other thing. Okay. All right. No, I can try. I can. All right. So, all right. Have you collected any Pokemon cards? Because I know a guy who sold his, and he did pretty good for himself. But then he told me how much he spent to get them in the first place, and I don't even think he broke even, actually. So, there are people who will will pay money for cardboard, for shiny cardboard. Are you still a cam boy? Well, I'm on camera right now. I'm on camera right now, I guess. In a manner of speaking. What else could you do, really? Okay, so you need $60, right? Okay, so here's the deal. You're gonna go find an old game case, right? You're gonna go find an old game case. Now, you only got till the end of the month. You find an old game case. You print out the box art for Dragon Age, the Veil God. I don't think it's the Dragon Age Veil God. So you print it, and then you put it in the box, and you get any game. You just put it in there. You just put any game in there, and then maybe a note. So then you take another piece of printer paper and you write, "Sorry, really needed the money. My bad." Now look, here's the loophole. You're saying, isn't this fraud? Isn't this also illegal? Perhaps. But because this person would be illegally acquiring the game before its street date, they are also participating in an illegal thing. So this person's not gonna call cops. They're not gonna whatever. There's some fucking piece of shit loser on the internet who got okey doke like that recently. Actually, he got his hands on an early copy of Call of Duty for like several thousands of dollars. Turns out he can't play it because it's all online and the servers aren't online because it's not fucking out yet, you dumbass. So you can absolutely find a sucker somewhere. I promise you, nobody who's playing Dragon Age Veil Guard's gonna beat the shit out of you. Well, I mean, wait. Well, YuuriVoice is looking at me funny. All right. Well, okay. Well.
No, you're right.
What? Oh, the shade. Jackie just said, nah, I'm right. Hold on, I gotta suck down some water again. So one goes down, the other goes down with them kind of situation. Yeah. They're going down on each other, basically. So, there it is. All right. Who? Another person helped. Coding says, "Dear Alphonse, if you could say one thing to keep someone going, what would you say?" You're welcome. No, fucking suck it up, bro.
Alphonse.
All right, fine, I'll try. I said don't come here for real advice. Listen.
Life-changing.
Here's the thing. Somebody out there is a piece of shit preying on your downfall. You can't let that son of a bitch win. You can't. So even no matter how much it sucks, you gotta just keep pushing. And it ain't gonna be pretty. Your version of making it probably ain't gonna be that fucking pretty. Your ass might stink a little bit. Your hair might be a little greasy. You might got dirt under your nails. But goddamn it, you lived. And then you're gonna go take a bath. I've been there. What's so funny, Jackie? Listen, it was that or the burp. God. Tally Time says, "Dear Alphonse, how does one fight a famous penguin? Pesto and not lose? All right, so I've been scoping out. This fucking penguin. Because listen, I got this whole plan. Don't y'all fucking tell nobody. I got this whole plan, right? I know a guy that I'm gonna throw in a pit to fight that little fucking hippo. The little fat one. You know the little fat wet one? What's that one's called? Modem. No, that's what you use with your internet. Modang. But I've been scoping out Pesto, and I thought it would be great to have them fight each other, but it turns out, like, fighting animals isn't really my bag. So, Pesto. Here's how I would define. That's so far. I was gonna make a Mojang joke too, which is like, wow, you gotta be a real gamer to fucking get that joke. All right, so Pesto. I understand Pesto when I look at Pesto. He would be that big Italian motherfucker who's guarding the door for the mob boss, but he's a simple man, is probably the nicest way to put it. So here's what you do. You stop by the Olive Garden. And right now they got the endless pasta bowls or whatever. So you get a pasta bowl or two. They'll let you take one. So then you take one. Where is Pesto at, by the way? Where's Pesto located?
I don't think
No, Modam's in the Philippines.
No, he isn't.
Oh, you're right. Modam is in Thailand. My fault. I was confused. Australia. No shit. I got some people you could talk to. I know a few folks down there. So you're gonna take. You have to sneak the Olive Garden through with you though, because I bet you Australia got shitty fucking Italian food. I guarantee you ain't no fucking Italians down in Australia. I guarantee you that.
Okay, cake boss.
I am the cake boss. Bring me that ass. I'll show her who's boss. You feel me? All right. Sorry. Okay. So you got to take the Olive Garden to Pesto. Give Olive Garden to Pesto. And then let carotid arteries do their work, because that little guy ain't never had a chicken Alfredo before. I promise you, he had that chicken Alfredo, he's never eaten fish again. So either he's gonna starve to death because he's really picky now, or the 5 breadsticks you snuck in, he'll choke because they're gonna be really stale. It'll be like eating a biscuit from fucking Popeyes. I'm really trying to keep these under 3 minutes so we can clip them. It ain't gonna fucking work because I just won't shut up. That's my bad. Noah Sturman says, "Dear Alphonse, how do you get a girlfriend?" Well, I can't really say whether or not this is going to, regardless of gender. We're just going to say a significant other. How do you get a significant other? I hid out in the woods and I just fucking made it happen. But I don't suggest that. That sounds like you're gonna scare him off. I did. I was listen. Y'all want to know how it worked out for me and Boo? I saw somebody move into my folks' old home. And I was like, well, fuck. I gotta see if they're cool or not. So I followed them. They went into the woods. I was like, oh shit, I'm in the woods. They pull up on me. I was like, ah, criminal. Well, I don't know if you're a criminal, but I'm part of the neighborhood watch, and I was watching your ass. So, how's it doing? And I don't actually recommend it. It's actually a terrible, terrible idea. Now, here's the thing. You can't, I think where you got to start is yourself. And by starting on yourself, I mean, you got to go where the people are. The internet, sure. Maybe you can meet people on the internet, but you probably just as fucking better off as going into the woods. So, go where the people are. Let's pick up a hobby. Go join a knitting club. Well, it depends on your age demographic, but those old ladies, man, they pop them fucking dentures out. Oh, God help me. What? I'm tired of being judged.
Call Seth. I'm scared.
Call Seth. The old ladies love him. They probably had visitations at the fucking prison.
So nice.
I guarantee you, Seth probably he was doing the pen pal thing, lonely ass, doing the pen pal thing when he was in the fucking pokey. And they were like, this whole fucking old grandma was like, oh, you sound like such a nice young man. I'm sorry that happened to you. Do you want some fucking caramel candies? And his ass was like, Grandma. Thu says those 60 plus communities are rampant with STIs. Please be careful out there. I'm gonna have to take your word for it. I mean, shit, listen, I'll at least wash myself before I go in there. Do you think Seth? I'm trying to find out what Seth was up to when he was in there. He came out kind of fit too. Like he was not stealing people's cornbread in there. So he came out looking like he's been getting his cardio in, you know what I'm saying? Also, don't ask me how I know, but he was already prepped. Already prepped. Slide right in there. Hot dog down a hallway, I'm telling you.
Call the police.
The police can't save you. I'm just saying, he came out of prison with a fresh cut and a clean ass.
That man had a mission.
I don't think he wasn't showing up thinking that what was going to go down was going to go down. He thought it was going down. He really thought it was going to be like the last time he showed up, tried to sweep me off my feet. Come on, fella, you want to go get real cozy in the woods by the fire, fella? Lord help me. Something about that little pink, tall, lean motherfucker that really just gets me going. And I'd be like, oh, okay, Poppy. I don't remember the question. How to get a girlfriend? Ah, shit, I don't know. You're fucked. Nah. Let's see. Hold on. This is great. Birdbrain says, Dear Alphonse, if say, hypothetically, I know my roommate is sneaking out of the house to commit acts of vigilantism. In doing so, they come back and ruin my towels by using them to clean their scrapes and shit. Would I be in the wrong for knotting all their shoelaces together and hiding any non-laced pairs of footwear? Nah, because here's what you're going to do. That's going to be their villain origin story. Basically, they're going to become the gripper. Yeah. They're just going to go barefoot. And they're going to try to save people, right? Like their little old granny on the way to prison for a visitation with this little country fella. She's getting a fucking purse snatched, and up comes this motherfucker with their grippers out. And Granny doesn't want. Granny says, "Fuck the purse." This motherfucker ain't got no socks on, and ain't got no shoes, and thus becomes the gripper. So, I mean, do you want that on your head though? Do you want to be the reason the gripper comes to Gotham? Oh man. Oh man. Dear Alphonse, am I the asshole for falling for a background character even though there's another brown-haired man in the main cast I should be falling for instead? What's his name? Joshua? Full name. Let me tell you something about Josh. First off, he ain't never been the same since Seth threw him through that fucking window. Last I heard, he really likes applesauce. Like an unhealthy amount. I think he already did, but like now he like, it's all he'll really eat. So first off, who wants to be with a guy who only likes applesauce? Unless you two are some kind of applesauce and freak.
I fucking love applesauce.
Jackie, no one cares. You can't have any applesauce. Thea likes applesauce. All right, lots of people like applesauce. Here's the thing. This Joshua guy. All I remember is like he thought he could bully Charlie. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? There's this other guy, he's got a buzz cut. I don't even think Buzz Cut got a name. He didn't. We call him Buzz. It's his only personality trait. He just sits there. I don't even know if he talks much. What did he even do?
Long hair.
I think they passed him around. The guy with the long hair.
Yeah, with the long black hair. Had it in a ponytail.
Oh, what was his? His name's probably like Matthew. Matt.
Not
Oh,
Matthew.
Matt.
Do not.
Matt. Yeah. That guy, the long-haired one. Matt.
I don't need another one.
Well, there you go. I don't, you just let it happen. It's fine. Here's the thing. Especially if they're two-dimensional. Fuck it. Collect them all. Put them in your pocket. The gripper. The gripper. I can't get... I'm sorry. Oh no. Dear Alphonse, I find myself addicted to a new video game I spent probably too much money on. How can I progress in it without completely avoiding my other responsibilities? All right. We got some personal experience to talk about here. YuuriVoice. We've had to have several interventions. He will play the worst little gacha games. They're not even the good ones. Like, it's not a Hoyoverse game. I mean, he's done those too, but it'll be some terrible, you can auto play the whole thing. He skips the whole plot. All he does is deposit money. Several times over, we've had to sit him down and be like, hey man, do the math. And then think about how much fun you've actually had doing this. We could be spending this on gambling. Like, we could actually just go gamble this for real and maybe earn money back. So now that sports are in season, we're not really playing a whole lot of gacha games anymore. So I don't know. Find another vice. It doesn't have to be it can still be bad. Could just be another be another one. Or you know, pick up a good habit like I don't know. If you go to the titty bar, at least you're like in getting your social interactions in, right? They'll be real nice to you too. And it is their job, but like it's fine. No, they'll be cool. All right. Dear Alphonse, there's a guy I'm into. Pastel punk aesthetic, pink hair, cute sweaters, cute boyfriend. And I want to ask him out, but I'm not sure how to do it. What would you recommend? Well, if I was trying to cuff a fellow like that, baked goods are a great start. Carbohydrates. So, I mean, in all of their forms, really. Carbs really do. That's a good point. You could buy his family home. Be ready to hear him yap a lot. If you're a good listener, oh my God. Oh, fuck. Oh, good listeners. Oh, shit, man. That's it. That's it for me. Dear Alphonse, am I an idiot to think wearing a skirt in the snow is bad? Oh, I mean, well, here's the thing. The Scottish for a long time wore kilts, and it was a fairly cold climate, so they knew something. I think it depends on, how do I say this? I think it depends on what kind of genitals you got, because I think keeping it cool is not necessarily a bad thing, but you also got to consider your cheeks, and you got to consider what might happen if you fell on an icicle, because if it just starts, if it's yeah, a lot of yes or no questions actually are answered with the Scots. Here's the thing. I think you should wear what you want no matter how cold it is. Kilt is not skirt. Yeah, but like, it's the same principle. Hales says, Dear Alphonse, any advice for an ADHD gremlin trying to write her thesis for her master's in creative writing? Your girl is struggling. Masters? All right, you already know the score. If you're not already medicated, it is not going to be that hard on a college campus to go find what you need. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go find some Tic Tacs. They might not look like Tic Tacs, but we're just going to call them Tic Tacs. You're going to get some Tic Tacs. You're going to go Red Bull or Monster. We're not doing any of that other off-brand shit. You pick what it can be, sugar-free if it needs to be. Whatever. I don't want you to die or whatever. So you're going to shotgun it. Do you know how to shotgun a beverage? So here's what you do. You pop the top, and you don't need any of them fancy little amateur hour shits. You can just take your thumb right there. You find the spot. It's just like finding the spot, if you know what I mean. You can feel it. You feel it coming. And then puncture that shit. And then you lift it up and you take your thumb out, you put your mouth to the hole. You put your mouth on the hole and then you shotgun it. And then you start going. You might have to commune with whatever god your brain decides that you need to commune with first, but And then you go. And then we go. You should probably have water around. You're going to start sweating. You're going to get heart palpitations. You're going to be insufferable to be around. Because, like, you're probably going to be stuck there at the desk and your leg's going to be jumping. And you're going to be clacking on the keyboard. So if you have a friend who's there to make sure you don't have a heart attack, they're not going to really... you could pay them. Pay them in, like, pizza or whatever other favors you're willing to part with, I guess. You're a big girl. You're getting your masters. You could... Whatever you need to throw at them to get them to take care of you, you can do that. And you just go. And then... I'm going to be honest. The quality... That's between you and... whatever professor, but you got this. You got this for real. It's gonna be great. Outside of that, not actual advice. Definitely not. As a guy who did not go to any sort of secondary schooling, except for like the 2 weeks before I quit. Definitely don't listen to me. Ugh. That's terrible. The things that just went down my throat. I wonder what Seth's up to. Huh? Huh. How do you perk your partner up after a rough day, Alphonse? Well, here's the thing. If you're with me, you gotta be able to put up with the physical touch. I'm a very touchy kind of, like, I'm a slap your cheeks when you walk by me type of guy. It is kind of just the way that I communicate. So, like, a slap on the cheeks, definitely step one. That's like the way that some people might fist bump or say, hello, love. Slapping the cheeks is step one. And then I fill out the vibes from there. Do I get a glare? If I get a glare, okay. All right, it's been a rough day. You don't want a cheek slap. So, from there, here's what I find. I find that a real simple, straightforward, hey, boo, what's going on? And we just pretend that I didn't just start with ass. And boo usually understands. It's a me thing. It's not even sexual. It's just like what can I say? And then being a good listener goes a long way. And maybe they don't want to talk. Maybe they don't want to talk. If they don't want to talk, here's what you do. Find something that might be a pain in the ass. Are the dishes in the sink? You didn't do the dishes? Do the dishes. If maybe they got some laundry they've been putting off, do the laundry. Maybe is there a chore or an errand that they would need to run? Boom, got it, babe. In the bag. Cha. You know, the little things. If you can lighten their load by any means necessary, you lighten their load. I was waiting for this one. This is completely unrelated to the gripper, by the way. Dear Alphonse, what's worse, wearing toe socks or toe shoes? And I have an answer for you. It's toe shoes. Because you can put the toe socks away. You can put them in a shoe. Toe shoes? You are a fucking animal if you're wearing toe shoes.
You can run really fast.
I know all about it because I had a friend once upon a time who wouldn't shut the fuck up about his toe shoes, and he's like, look, it's great for lifting weights and it's good for running. Shut your dumb ass up. Look at you. Have some fucking respect for yourself. Toe shoes. I don't catch me dead in a fucking toe shoe. But I bet the gripper wears toe shoes now. No, I don't understand the lifting weights. I can get all the grip that I need wearing regular ass shoes. If your time in the gym requires you to put your toe beans on the floor, you got bigger fucking problems than whatever you're trying to accomplish by lifting weights. No, don't feel dumb about the question. This is a good question. It's relevant. It's relevant. What else we got here? Where are we at? Where's that one? Where are you? I know it was a fucking long one too. Where the fuck? What the? Some of these are wild. Okay, never mind. I can't find what I was looking for, so I guess we're just... Did I skip it? Hello? No, found it. This one stood out to me. Dear Alphonse, I'm a mid-level corporate professional who has found themselves entangled with a powerful and potentially dangerous man. It was risky for the two of us to act on our urges, but what can I say? He was just the right type of mysterious. Not in a, oh, I'll find out his dark secrets kind of way, but in the, this guy is actually a hopeless romantic who has a good heart once you remove his head from his ass kind of way. It was a gamble, but I'll admit, the rush of being with the boss was more than enough to have me melt in the palm of his hand. Now, we've fallen deeply for one another, but I worry he'll run away from it all. What should I do? First off, you talk a lot. Second off, I know that's right. Being the boss? Oh, shit, that's hot. All right, so. What do you do? I mean, here's the deal. Like, there's two ways this could go. It's great. It's great, and so long as you're both happy and consenting and you don't think too hard about the power imbalance, boom. You're busting fat nuts. But if it goes south, well, you may have to sign some sort of legal document, but you sound like you got that covered. The running away bit, I mean, you know, it's, a man like that sounds like he's got issues. Sounds like if he's a hopeless romantic type, it's like a scared woodland creature. So you gotta get some nuts or whatever little critters like to eat, and you gotta hold your palm out, and you gotta go. And very slowly, even if he's a little spooked, he can't resist your nuts. And then he comes out and then he's approaching you and then he eats some of the nuts. And you say, it's okay, little fella, don't get scared. I know it's big emotions and you're not used to them. And you probably, think that you're endangering me because of the, our positions and the relationship and da. But he loves that nut. God, he loves that nut so much. So he's just nutting, going crazy on the nuts that you're feeding him. And there you go. You basically got to hold on tight until it explodes, because basically, that's what happens when you fuck your boss. So, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a little burpy today.
Periods.
Let's see. Is fight me a good way to ask a boy out? All right. A boy might not get it. But let me tell you something about a man, sweet cheeks. A man knows what fight me means. I know me some fight me ass bitches. And it is what it is. You know what's happening here. And I say this because I am a fight me ass bitch. Let's not get it twisted. That's me. I'll be like, oh, what are you gonna do about it, short stack? Oh, boo. What are you gonna do? And I'll put my hand on their head and hold them at a distance because I got a lot of reach. And they'll start swinging at me. I'm like, oh, what are you gonna do? I thought you were gonna fight me. I thought you were gonna fight me. And I'm just pounding it. Boom. Now, you might, if you're just trying to ask him out, you might not want to go straight to pounding it. In which case, I mean, it still is. Here's the deal. You'll start doing that little wrestling around thing, and then maybe you'll roll in the grass, and you'll start rolling down the hill, and it's like, and we're like fake fighting, and then we're like, and then you realize that you're like laying next to each other or on top of each other even, and you're breathing hard and you're kind of sweaty. And yes, it is like Simba and Nala from The Lion King. That was a fight me ass fucking lion. And Nala just wanted pounding it. That's what Nala was looking for. So there you go. Me and Seth wrestled around. We roughhoused a bit. We were horse playing. Yeah, that he was really horse playing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, motherfucker, what's up? Oh man, this is real. Scarlet Torchic says, hey dear Alphonse. Hey dear Alphonse says, hey Alphonse. My fault. We're off to a great start. Let's try that again. Dear Alphonse, I want to DM some D&D stuff for my buddies, But when I try to think of a good plot to start them in, my brain goes to think about expanding the world that may or may not be used only once. Got any advice for getting the creativity train back on track? Thanks for the help. All right. So here's the deal. Your brain might just need to do it. And it's fine. It's like let's see what kind of fucked up analogy I can make. You can't a tiger can't change its stripes. Right? You're a creative sort. You like to build. You like to think about, well, if this means that, then does that mean this? Don't cover up your shine or whatever, you know, these fucking hippies will say about your sparkle or whatever the fuck. Don't dim your sparkle or whatever. So I think what has to happen is you just got to do it. But just keep notes. You don't have to flesh out everything, but jot down notes. So if you're on the like, okay, well, if this happens, then what does this mean? And this mean? And this mean? Write down the bullet points then. You don't have to go into great detail, but you could do a little bit. Just in case. Maybe, hey, here's the thing. And this is real shit. Think about the best potential outcome, right? Best potential outcome, maybe it was a one shot, but damn, we've got great chemistry at this table, right? Like we got something going on here. And like, you know, maybe we do revisit this. Maybe the world does get built up a little bit and we do poke around a little more, and all those ideas that got me excited, we actually do get to try out. You know, instead of like, well, it's only a one-time thing, or like, what if it fucking goes up in flames? There's a lot of things that could go wrong, but truth is, it's gonna be somewhere in the middle. So, even if you don't use all the big ideas you might have, you know, take down some notes, and maybe you can utilize them somehow in the future. What else we got going on here? Oh man. All right. This is my kind of question we got here. Dear Alphonse, I have a clown friend who's mostly harmless and good meaning. Sometimes, however, she tries to, let's call it, aggressively entertain me. I think it's her way of flirting. She's nice and all and has a rockin' bod, but she's a little too much in every way. Question is, how do I turn it down without getting murdered? Oh man. You can't match a freak? You can't? Like, you can't. Now, that's not a judgment on you. I'm not judging you. I don't think I could match the freak of a clown friend. I do know that is. Chat's laughing. Chat, stop laughing. There are clown friends. There are some people who are really into clowns. Some people come from Clown Town. So, if you can't match a freak, again, do not actually, not real advice. I say you try to match it one time. I'm telling you, you try to match it one time, and it's gonna be terrible. They're gonna turn into the most toxic, evil motherfucker you've ever known. It's gonna be the worst mistake of your life. But you need to live to fucking tell the tale. Okay? You have to be down to clown. Someone asked the question, and it's a name I don't recognize. So we're not putting them on blast. So here's the thing. Listen. Again, not real advice. I guarantee you, if they're bouncing on it clownishly, there's gonna be a good 30 seconds to 2 minutes that you won't regret a goddamn thing. That fucking clown is gonna be fucking riding you like a pogo stick, brother. I mean, or hold on, not to assume what kind of gear you're working with either, because have you ever seen a clown with scissors? They can scissor, I promise you. Scissoring clownishly, actually kind of hot. So, it could be a real bad time. No, yeah. If you're not willing to live a little, what's a little bit of pogo stick time between friends? It doesn't sound like the clown wants to be friends. It sounds like the clown wants to hop all up in their fucking little silly toy car. If the toy cars are rocking, do not come a knocking. I promise you, if we did a clown AU for me, it would probably be my most successful thing ever.
We should make him a clown.
Is that my spooky AU? I'm a fucking sexy clown?
That would be hot.
I'm a sexy killer clown?
Killer clown, but in a slutty way. I don't like how quiet you got.
I'm kind of into it. Huh.
Learn something about yourself.
It's so funny. It's so funny because like there's no like neutral opinion on sexy clowns. It is, God, please don't put my comfort character in a clown outfit. Or if you do this, I will not react normally. And honestly, I feel like I should make bold choices with the spooky AUs, right? Yeah, I'm gonna whip my balloon animal out and see how you like it. And what's the matter? You don't want to play? Oh, what the fuck? If I get a little unhinged with it? If I get a little goofy with it? You want to honk my horn? You want to juggle my balls? I guarantee you, if we put a clip of that on social media, it would go viral. I actually think if we just stopped everything, if I was like, hey, Bittersweet, all my creative passions, everything that I love about storytelling, fuck that. I'm a sexy clown now. It'd be over. It'd be over. Like, I would be financially, my bloodline, which will not be extending or proceeding, will be set forever. And since I won't have a bloodline, the cats and me are gonna live very well because of clown me. Come on, boo. You're not down to clown? This is... somebody out there is really scared of clowns, and I am the comfort character. And I'm so sorry. That's tough. That's tough. That fast? You drew him that fast, Jackie. That Seth is colored now.
Oh,
Jackie just hit herself in the face with an iPad.
I'm sick.
She's sick. We know. She's been wrong. Is this a glimpse into your sick and twisted mind? Oh, you got no idea. Oh, yeah, I'm going to make you spin on it in the teacup. in the teacup ride.
Does it make, like, when you bounce on it, does it make, like, honking noises?
That's the sound of you riding the pogo stick.
The pogo stick honks.
Voice acting. Sounded like a fucking dying goose. That was me versus a Canadian goose. I'm sweating now. Being a clown's hard. Hugh says, am I the asshole for protecting my city from criminals by night while wearing a bat costume and being a rich guy by day?
That was the Ripper.
P.S. Totally not Batman, definitely not Bruce Wayne. Do you wear shoes while you're doing it? Because if you're wearing shoes, then we're good. But if you're not wearing shoes... Oh, what else do we got? Oh, man. Look at me, I'm learning. Word rap. Wrap it. Wrap it up. And you gotta wrap it before you read it. And before you tap it. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a I gotta go to the bookstore ass motherfucker. Jackie, what are you gonna get there? What are you gonna get there? Hockey romance?
No, that's Z. I'm gonna get cowboy romance.
Cowboy romance.
Yeah.
Why can't you get a fucking crazy clown? Crazy clown. Probably is a clown romance. But no, it's gotta be the cowboy. I could be a cowboy.
You could be a rodeo clown.
She said I could be a rodeo clown.
That would be a good Seth and...
No, it wouldn't be a good Seth and me nothing.
He's a cowboy.
It ain't gonna be none of that. Rodeo clown. Welcome to Dreamer, Sick Icks.
Welcome.
Hold on. My head itches. Oh, this is topical. Dear Alphonse, how to become a hockey wag. Sincerely, future hopeful hockey wag.
Sure that wasn't Z?
You don't have to out her. She's recovering from an obsession with hockey. First off, is hockey wag the same as like a wrestling rat? Like a groupie?
No, it's wife.
Oh, a wife. Oh. Well, All right. Well, I mean, that's fine. That's nicer than just hopping from puck to puck.
That's a puck bunny.
A puck bunny.
Yeah.
You can't just putting bunny at the end of something related to the sport doesn't fucking get original. Be a fucking yeah. You know what they call hockey groupies? Zambonis. So come out and polish your ice. That's what it's called, right? A Zamboni. Why do you know what a Zamboni? Oh, you're Canadian. Never mind. Okay. All right. Is hockey big in I don't think hockey's that big of a deal over in the Europa. I'm telling you, if I wrote, I would slay a fucking MMA, mixed martial arts, romance.
Seth.
Yeah, Seth. Fuck. Yeah, Seth. Y'all should have seen I just did the sassiest little hand wave. Oh, man. Hi, Fonz. I'd love some advice on having enough confidence to pitch your creative project ideas and asking people if they're interested in helping you achieve them. As someone who's extremely socially anxious, I'm a college student in a film program, so these would be student films and such. Like, it's a great question. Here's some real advice, actually. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You gotta try. Sometimes I'll try out for stuff. I'll be like, you know what? I think I would be a good fit for that, and I would be a boon to their production. And then I get ghosted. Or the one time I try to be nice, turns out the person's batshit. So, you gotta try. Oh, my throat. Let's see. Oh, shit. Hold on. No, we got a good question here. Dear Alphonse. I went through a breakup not long ago. Glad it happened because I wouldn't have found you guys. But despite me dumping him, he won't stop talking to me. I've been ignoring him, but how would you recommend getting him off my tail besides murder? Lots of love. Oh, man. All right. So we've got several approaches we can take here. The straightforward route. And I always recommend at least trying this first. That way, they can never say you didn't say it. Because here's what you do. A motherfucker like this will always point a goddamn finger. So you cut that finger off before they can ever point it. You say, hey, I appreciate the time we got to spend together. I'm sorry it didn't work out. I don't know if I'm entirely comfortable continuing to speak as often as we are. It's not, I don't hate you. I wish you well. But I think for the both of us, it's in our best interest that we pull back a little more. That might mean completely no contact. And I know that is it's funny that the best way to do it is probably the hardest thing to do. But you have to just say it. And it might look like it was fucking written by a lawyer, and it might not be very safety. Might not be very comfy. What the fuck? So you say it. Now I can already tell you the motherfucker's not going to listen. So now, when the motherfucker doesn't listen, then we can get creative. Then we're going to go find a rebound. Doesn't have to be a real one. In fact, I think it's actually better if you have somebody fake being in a new relationship with you. Not real advice. Not real advice. But this is where you go into your bag of fucking tropes and you pick out some you want to use for yourself. So we're going to find somebody to fake date. We're going to fake date somebody. And you got to be real goo-goo. Real goo-goo. I mean, when you look at them, when you post that first selfie and you go like Instagram official, you got to look. You ever had a dipped cone? You got to look at them like they're a dipped cone and you're going to tongue the chocolate off of the ice cream. You got to look like you're going to work them over. Lord. So they got to know that whatever, when you said, hey, I think we should take a step back, you were saying, hey, you're about to get hurt because you're sniffing too close. And I'm about to throw this at somebody. And you got to do it. Because here's the thing. And if they turn into a, oh, I love you, and I'm going to insert bad thing that I'm thinking about doing to myself. If they hit you with that, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So. Long story short, try it the mature, straightforward. I'm being very blunt. I do not hate you. I do not wanna, whatever, but you gotta go. And then fuck them. Not literally. Lord, don't do that. Don't do that part. Don't do that part. Because if you're like, hey, we gotta stop, and then they hit you with the, let me come over and talk to you. I just wanna, can I see you? I just wanna see you tonight. Cause if this motherfucker gets if he has any game, because I ain't gonna lie, I can be gotten by I just need to talk to you tonight. I just need to see you one last time. I can't say goodbye like that. Cause then I'm hopping on it like it's a fucking crazy clown. That would get me, man. Z, we know. I don't know how to say this any nicer. We know. I just need to see you tonight. Oh, man. So, all I'm saying is, if you really need them to not be sniffing around, you gotta go. But, no, not real advice. No buts. I am saying, though, that I just need to see you tonight. It's gonna be great. It will be great. And that's the thing. That's how shit like that gets prolonged, right? Like, we really need to stop. But goddamn, when he makes my fucking knees touch my earlobes, I just can't take it anymore. Well, apparently you can't take it anymore. But, so. You know who is we just need to see you tonight. You know who's I just need to see you tonight ass guy? That Bones fella. That's I just need to see you tonight ass dude.
Oh, I would fall for it. So hard.
That's gonna be, you know what? For Bones' little introduction, we're gonna have like, it's all of the fucking cliches. It's every cliche. The most toxic man you know just made a great point.
I need him to be like super toxic, at least once. Just.
So he takes you to Pound Town because, of course, and then that night he writes the lipstick letter on the mirror saying goodbye with your lipstick.
Oh, give me the dick.
What a dick. Bones guy, yeah, that's a VTuber. That's a VTuber. I can't stop thinking about that knees and earlobes thing. Like, how fucking flexible you need to be. Here's the thing. The body can do crazy things when you're getting folded like an omelet. There was a... Hold on now. There was an update. There was a Bones update. But it was short. Do you guys want a special Bones update? I can tell you something. That's right. Bones made an appearance on the Lost Star says, wait, can you guys not do that? Shout out to Lost Star. Lost Star knows. You know. It's a thing that I found out innocently one day. I had help. It does help if you got... It's fine. There will be some protein involved if you get folded like that. Yeah, omelets are good for you. Bruh, my chest gets in the way. Boots with the humble brag. Hold on now. You can't. Hold on, wait. That's the most. No, shout out. Cause actually, that's like the best sneak like flex. That's funny. That's actually funny. I'm sorry about your spine. Bones was sorry, Meg. Things were happening. Bones Bones was in the fundraising stream when we did the studio. Sorry. He made a little appearance. It was he said, "Oh, hi, I hacked your shit. What's up? I'm Bones. I'm out here. Look at my titties. You know, the basic stuff. If you can find the summary tweet thread, I've cleaned up the stream, so I don't actually have the video ready to go anymore. Well, I'm worried it might crash the stream. But I do have a wait, Meg, come back. No. I have a special update. Okay, well, if Meg's gone, you guys are just gonna have to let Meg know what happened. Artwork for Bones is happening from Bones' original artist. And it looks very good. So it's been a long process, but there are now gonna be multiple. So here's the thing. It took me a while to figure out, like, hey, I need like images to make videos with, right? You know, the same, you know, like here on the channel, right? We have the PNGs of the boys that are on the thumbnail and in the video, and we didn't really have that for Bones, and I didn't necessarily want to hey Jackie, you want to draw another fucking guy, like 12 versions of it? It would take forever. So I got together with the OG artist and was like, hey, what about these poses and these outfits with this expression. And they were like, oh my God, that's so hot. Look, I already sketched it. And I was like, oh, here's my money. That was after they also forgot to respond to me for 3 months. So they're very busy, obviously. Anywho, I be thinking, well, it's not really a matter if Jackie would or wouldn't. She loves all the boys, but also like time. That's the thing. If time and energy was endless, Jackie would be on that hamster wheel, just gone. I'd keep her in a little enclosure with the little water bottle.
Do it.
Live in the enclosure?
Yeah, and draw. I don't know if I was getting paid or not, but that's the only thing.
That's the only thing. Well, see, here's the deal. It's like you're trying to get like congruent projects worked at the same time. Because like everything can happen in the end. But then 3 years later... Get her off the wheel? No, it's fine. She'll be all right. Hey, I got big opinions on something. Have y'all seen on TikTok, they got lives where it's little hamsters running on wheels? I promise you, it's like a fucking hamster sweatshop. Cause just like music pounding with lights, and it's like 10 of them in a cage running. I mean, maybe they live like kings, but there's something really weird about like them running on the wheels for profit. And here's the thing. Here's the real thing. If you just recorded a 30-minute stretch of that and then ran it on a loop on TikTok, none of the fucking idiots watching would know. Unless you had interactions that were... Okay, some folks know what I'm talking about, though. Yeah, I've seen them. I watched one time, and then I started to think about the implications. And it felt kind of bad. Did you guys see that there was a pizza joint that was selling cocaine with the pizza? I think it was like sweet pizzeria.
Pretty fast here.
Sweet Pete's Pizzeria? That sounds right. Yeah, I think it's on YuuriVoice's Twitter. You guys ever just kind of like go to your nowhere place in the middle of a live show? Fresh out the slammer, I'm coming back home to screw. Let me see you, me. I've been thinking all about you. Yeah. Man. He really thought he was going to get schlonged down. I'm telling you. Charlie would love prison. Can I just throw that out there? They'd pass that little rat around. He'd love it. Big facts. What else do we got going on? Sorry, chat. Oh, shit. Hold on, I like this. Truth or dare, pick before you read, please. dare. You have to say pink fluffy unicorns 5 times fast. That's easy. Hold on, let me take a deep breath. Yeah. Hi, Bella. Sorry, that was for Mr. Clown. I can't not say hi to a dog. Pink fluffy unicorns, 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 pink fluffy. Who's keeping count? Pink fluffy unicorns. Did I do it? I ain't gonna lie. Mr. Clown, don't tell me if you did this or not, because I like the mystery. If my name was Bella and I really wanted my favorite voice boy to say my name, I would be like, hey, yo, voice boy, say hi to my dog, Bella. That's genius. Don't y'all ever use that on me. I'm never saying hi to anyone's dog again. I do believe that this was a real dog, though. That's what I should have said. I should have said, Bella, where have you been, Loca? Is anyone named Bella in the chat? Because you just got a freebie. What else got going on here? Oh, whoa. Let's see. Trying to. We got some bangers in here. I'm just trying to. Okay, dear Alphonse, I need some big advice. I do a whole bunch of art projects, and I've seemed to hit a bit of a bump in the road in what to do. The things I want to do are a swapped role redraw, Bunny Finn wood painting, Finn animatic possibly, and another plush that's possibly Faust. The issue is I'm already doing a big art project and was advised to just focus on the project I'm already working on, but I just need a second opinion on what I should do. Here's my thoughts. Do what you want to do. My thought is you should do what you want to do. What you're inspired to do in the moment, you should do it. Unless, like, you got deadlines or people dependent on you and shit. Because the thing is like, art is supposed to be for your enjoyment. So I think you should do what you're gonna enjoy first. Real advice, actually, I think. Dear Alphonse, how do I stop falling in love with fictional characters? Well, assuming that you have a healthy relationship with them. I don't think you necessarily need to. I think there's a time in everybody's life where you are inspired by fictional characters and you adore them. And I think it can help inform you about traits you might not even have realized that you enjoyed. Not that it's a fictional to non-fictional one-to-one, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So long as you understand that, like, the nice thing about fictional people is they can't disappoint you. Well, I mean, well, hold on. Depends on who's writing them, to be fair. But did I see that someone made a dono? Let me check. I wasn't even paying attention because I didn't I didn't anticipate anyone doing that tonight. No. No. Sorry, y'all. My business is getting a little crackly. Oh man, this is tea. Hold on. Yo, the fucking tea is hot. Are y'all ready for this? Dear Alphonse, let's say, hypothetically, you made a fan account dedicated to a particular twink of an actor, and hypothetically, you lost the account in 2018. It mortifies you to think of the person you were on that account where you made edits, fan fiction, and other creepy shit about this actor. But now, you somehow miraculously got access to the account again 6 years later. What would you do? I'm so tempted to find my old online friends I completely dipped on.
Who was the actor?
I...
Come clean.
Jackie wants you to come clean about who the actor was.
Timothy Chalamet.
I don't...
Tom Holland.
Was it Tom Holland? I feel like it's got to be Tom Holland. That lines up with the timeline. No. Mads isn't a twink. That's a... You don't have to... Hold on. First off, no pressure to tell us who it was, because people could potentially suss out who your blog was and then be like, oh my god, I can't believe you were that person in 2018. I personally do not care who you were in 2018, so long as you didn't eat anybody. All right, so let's think about this. I actually have a little bit of experience with this. So well, 2018, you know, Spider-Man was happening. This is post Umbrella lip sync performance. So he was pretty hot at the time, like in terms of popularity. I'm just saying, I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. You could who's that you could have ran a fan blog for the SpongeBob guy. You know the Tom Holland timeline a little too well there. I ain't gonna lie, I got a friend who likes Tom Holland a lot. Also, I like Tom Holland quite a bit. Oh, Adam Driver, what a man. Okay, anywho, doesn't matter. Let's answer the question. So I had some accounts from 2015, 2016. And I went and looked. I couldn't get into most of them. But I started thinking real hard about like usernames. And I checked in on a few people. I didn't message them. I just wanted to see if they were alive, basically. And they are. And to no shock, we're still in a lot of the same fandoms. Like, they still like the same shit that I like, because of course they did, because we liked the same shit back then. I don't think it's a big deal. You might cringe, but I mean, you know, I mean, while I do not personally sign off on, like, fictionalizing real people's stuff, I get it. I get it. It's not... My big thing is, so long as you're not purposefully trying to push it into their face, right? Because, like, there's a certain level of stardom that you hit where you just have to accept that people are going to thirst after you in ways that you might not grasp. But I don't think that's anything to feel like deep, unbearable shame about. I'd go sniff around. Especially, like, I had some people who, like, the blogs I went back and found and people I tried to remember, yo, they kept me sane back in those days. So, like, it doesn't hurt to go feel warm feelings like, damn, I'm glad this person's doing well. Here's some funny shit. Somebody found me once upon a time who I knew forever ago, and they were like, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you doing well. It was really nice. It was a little awkward. Because they're like, oh my God, I liked you so much. And I'm like, oh, well, that's, yeah, thank you. But, you know, I think it's okay. Also, like, you're not the first person who ever just disappeared off the internet. I, once upon a time, became a guild leader in an MMO game. And then I ghosted everyone. And I didn't pass the keys before I left. Everything in the guild bank was stuck there. And now I'm the guild leader. We're not talking about 14. This was a different time. I knew it would be in good hands. Guild lead passed to Thea once before, so I knew, like, oh yeah, if it goes back to Thea, it's fine. It's in good hands. It was in Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It was in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Should have never made me guild lead. I was in the middle of a divorce. Like, it wasn't gonna. Well, hold on. I like the fourth wall breaking. Yeah, I actually gave a big fuck about those people. There were two dudes in college who were friends IRL, and they were really nice. They were really nice to me when I was an awkward young man. And I hope they're doing well. We played Halo together when we weren't playing MMOs. Divorce. Yeah, it's what happens when you get married to your high school sweetheart. Unless that's not what'll happen to you. Oh no.
I didn't mean to go that way, but.
Oh no.
Went for, like, evil fresh out the slammer.
Fresh out the slammer. Well, you literally made the artwork I need to make Z's audio.
But I want more for that one. I want it to be, like, hotter.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Sweet Jesus. What am I supposed to do with this knowledge? Why did you do this? Why has he been stealing strawberries out of my strawberry patch?
I don't know, but it's made his hands go gray.
Look at his hands. Look at... Enhance. Enhance, if you will. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh.
Who let the dogs out? Look at this other one. Fist me, daddy. What the fuck?
Can I post it or do you want to use it for...
You can... we can do both. You post it. Absolutely post
I
it.
do want to do another version as well.
I mean, I'll this can... This era of Jackie's work.
It's all thanks to Final Fantasy VII.
She said it's all thanks to Final Fantasy VII, which I believe. This is like... This could also be like when he just threw little Josh's head right through the fucking window. My God. Oh, I can't say... I can't... Do you think...
Bad ending Seth does things that are a little crazy in my brain. And I just...
Just thinking about the things that I can make come out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just really needed to see you tonight.
Folded.
Why ain't you running? Oh, God. It won't let you send the dono. Who is blocking me? Who's playing with my money? Sorry, Morgue Doctor. I'm so sorry. Things started happening right when you sent your super chat. Morgue Doctor with the $3.69. Oh, sorry. I got heart palpitations. Would Clown Fonz's cheeks make the dog toy noise? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Me being a nasty little fucking bottom clown boy would be crazy. Just a fucking nasty. I mean, like, get real fucking... Get real silly with it. You know the way that, like, ASMR goo, like, people play with the goo? That's how I'd be playing with it. I would... I'm sorry, Thea. I'm sorry. Get well soon, Thea. I'm sorry about Clown Fonz. What? Is this... Do I reward y'all for putting up with Clown Fonz? Yo, the chat, this one message just saying it got all over my screen is insane right now. I don't know the context. I don't know nothing about nothing. But just seeing that after all this is wild. But I get it. I will reward y'all for putting up with Clown Fonz by saying, I got this idea for a character. And it's an Everlast character. And it's not clown isn't the right word, but it's a little like, what if you got really, if you explored the idea of like a court jester, but really like, not like, you know, it wouldn't be necessarily a traditional jester because it's a fantasy world. We can make it whatever we want to make it, right? I saw this really great fan art of Harley Quinn where it was like, what if we like really leaned into a cartoonish jester but creepy? And I was like, fuck, you're right. It's a really good idea. That's a cool idea. So I think Morgue Doctor with the $3.69 tip says, funny number because it's all I can afford at the moment. Keep it up, King. I'd fold for Clown Fonz, but with Seth with him, little dog ears would be dope. Oh. Seth with them little dog ears. That's true. That's a very puppy boy coded. Very puppy boy coded. I'm so thirsty. Yeah, the jester thing. That would be... Where's Seth? I see. Where's Seth? Oh. Got you. Also, puppy boy coded, yes. Oh, man. Oh, no. All right. I want to give real advice for this. Dear Alphonse, how do I give up on a crush? The girl I like's love language is physical affection, but I'm ace, so it wouldn't be a good match. How do I unfeel feeling? That's tough, man. It's tough when you got the feels and, you know, like, first off, it's very mature of you to recognize this now. Because sometimes you end up in maybe the relationship happens and then you both brush up against each other the wrong way and things suck and it's tough. It sucks. I think there's a couple ways to go. You can let it go. And I mean, there's no button to press. You just kind of let it fade. And I think that's kind of how it ends up anyways. But I don't think, and this is purely your judgment. I think what could help is to let them know that you care about them, because even if it's tough, is letting them know like, hey, you mean a lot to me. I think you're wonderful. I just need you to know, like, you're a very dope person. And unfortunately, like, I know, you know, that won't be a thing. But I don't know. It's one of those things, you have to know the person, right? You don't want to say, It's tough. It's tough. And it sucks. It sucks. I wish there was a good answer. But it's not. It's one of those things. And life is like that, man. You run into these situations where, like, nobody's done anything wrong. Like, nothing's... There's nothing bad. There's nothing nothing fucked up. It's just one of those things where, like, damn, I know this won't work. I know this won't work. And it's tough and it's sad. It'll be all right though. Because here's the thing. There's no... You can't put the square peg into the circular hole, right? You're not... You're saving yourselves both a lot of time and grief by not forcing it without taking that into consideration. Yeah, and Jackie's got good advice there too. It's very true. It sucks. I'm sorry. That shit hurts. Man, remember when it was no real advice? Also very good advice from Blue there. Sometimes you got to put yourself away from it for yourself. And it's not like, oh man, I hate you now, but like, I need to not obsess over you because you're great. Let's see what else we got. Remember Clown Fonz? Wouldn't that be it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, the T. The T is British. Dear Alphonse. Dear Alphonse. So I have a coworker who I think is like fully in love with me. I do the playful bully thing and he's constantly messaging me during work and he's moved on to calling me multiple times just to have a chat. We work from home. And in the office, if he isn't talking to me, he's messaging me. Today... Oh, God. Today, he said he would help me figure out my love language. Yesterday, he was like, yeah, I don't like talking to people, but you make it easy. Unfortunately, I do not speak boy shit, so is this guy into me, or is this just a pal?
I don't speak boy shit.
Oh, my friend.
What did he say? Sorry, I didn't catch
So is this guy into me, or is this just a pal? Sorry, I had to repeat that for Jackie. Not just pal behavior. This guy is down horrendous. He is in deep, passionate love with you. I've known a guy like this. This is like Oron behavior. This is, he's, I'll help you find your love language. I don't like talking to people, but you make it easy. I mean, and it unfortunately doesn't sound like he's terrible or like weird yet. But oh, he's got it bad. He's got it bad. He's actually really, yeah, that's the fucked up part, right? Where it's like, this guy's great. He is just like a love-struck puppy right now. Because like, there's a cliff here. And right now, we're not going off the cliff. But the thing about, is he a Pisces? Be honest with me. Oh man. Oh. Oh, hold on. What is this T? Z says, I answered the phone saying, oh my God, you're kind of obsessed with me. And he was like, you know, you can hang up, right? And I was like, okay, this is fun. Z.
Is this Z?
This is Z.
Girl, are you blind? That man's in love with you.
Think of the fact that I'm a Gemini. What's the worst sign he could be?
All of them. As a Gemini, all of them.
Oh. I mean, that's kind of a bar he dropped on you. That's the problem. Like, that's actually kind of a bar. You could hang up. Dang, he
Don't piss me off.
He's a Sag Cap cusp.
Hey,
why do you know his whole star chart?
Okay, but Sages and Geminis get along really, really well. Doesn't mean they're compatible.
I'm telling you this banter, it's food. It sounds like it. Well, I mean. Don't what?
I thought you were gonna give her bad advice.
I don't know if it's bad advice. Sounds like it don't suck that fucking bad.
Yeah, but you don't want to lead him on.
It's not. It's banter between pals. I've not talked to him outside of work, but we talk a lot about not work stuff. It's true. You don't want to lead him on, but like, what if it's not just the banter that's...
No, because then he's gonna go on a tirade on fucking Twitter.com.
No, he might not. He might be fine.
I hope.
If it's just... There is a lot to consider. There's a lot to consider here. There's a lot of moving parts. This is like, oh, this is girl chat. I love this.
Girl, if you were here, we'd go to the fucking...
Oh my God.
We'd go to the Red Lobster and we'd spill.
Yeah, co-worker with a lot of work from home though.
You're terrible.
Hold on, is this a job? Is this just a job or is this a career? If it's just a job, I don't care. Girl, I'll literally call you and spill it all. Jackie's on the case, y'all. Don't worry about it. So far, it sounds like he's just a guy. He hasn't... It sounds like there's good work. Here's the thing. So I'll relate this back to when I was in school. I was a great banter guy. And it's like a career.
Oh, girl.
Kinda.
Oh, girl.
Oh, okay, hold on now.
Think about this. What if you were on the receiving end? Would you want someone to be upfront about and not play with your shit? Or unless he's down to just do it without...
You're gonna make me snitch on myself. All right. Fine. Gather round. So I've been this guy multiple times. The first thing I asked was like, is he a Pisces? Because he will cry a lot and he'll love you a lot. Yeah, I think the problem is like, I don't hate it. That's the thing. It could be, you don't want an HR issue. But this does happen in the workplace sometimes. So I've been this guy. Because I'm a big like, oh my God, we have this great like friendly banter and the connection. It's a little flirty. Man, this doesn't suck. But then like I don't have breaks. I don't have breaks. So like then I'll be down horrendous. And then it was just banter. So yeah, so here's the game plan. Here's the advice. Otherwise, we will sit here and talk about Z's dilemma all night. I think it wouldn't hurt to say, hey, you're real chill. I don't hate this. The banter, it's all good. But also, like, I have big, bright neon signs in my head saying, hey, don't fuck this up. So, like, great buddies. That's cool. We're cool. But also, like, I don't want you to get caught up. I don't want me to get caught up. I don't know. I don't know how to have that conversation. I would have to really battle plan that. And here's the thing. I don't like, all right, here's a philosophy thing. It's a philosophy thing. If you have to battle plan it, it's not real. It's not real or raw enough. Like, you shouldn't have to fucking script your feelings. But sometimes feelings are like big and not logical and can fucking get in the way. There's a line somewhere, and it's not too fucking far away, TBH. There's a line somewhere. God, I'm not gonna lie. The one test drive, homie.
Girl. So wait, do you have any like feelings for this guy, or is it just chill?
Yeah, are you in denial? Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
That's actually a good question here. Chat, hold on.
Does he look like Seth?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Ooh, okay, so this is a different game.
Wait, hold on. My fault. I showed up thinking we were playing checkers. We're playing chess.
Ooh, girl.
Wait, so you don't. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is gonna be like a fucking 20-minute TikTok. I won't put your tea on TikTok.
Set in it.
There will be some clips though. This is too good not that clip. Okay. Okay. All right. So you're in the find out stage.
We fucked around.
Well, you fucked around. Not like I get you're in the yeah, you're not down bad, but you're like, you are experiencing Riz. You are experiencing Riz a little bit. And not in the like, oh, what's up, shawty type way, but like this is like a genuine like, hey, this is friendly, fun, a little flirty.
There's a possibility there.
There's a possibility.
Like it's not completely shut down.
I hate possibilities. I hate possibilities. I hate possibilities.
Period.
Have a good night, Marco. So with new information has come to light. So with the new information coming to light, I don't think there's too much wrong with that.
Yeah, go on a couple dates.
I think we're at. You should catch me off the clock.
Period. Is he around you, or is it?
Is he around?
See, if it's another long distance, don't do it.
A train ride isn't long distance though.
Stop.
If you can hop up. Yeah. Hold on, chat. Z has a great point. We jumped to every conclusion we could. Z's original message did just ask if she was reading too much into it.
No.
You're not reading too much into it.
No.
Yeah, they work together.
Period.
So like it's work from home, but like there's office hours too.
Right.
I think it's a go get coffee or something type.
It's tea in it.
Is tea in it?
And biscuits.
Crumpets even.
Crumpets? Yeah,
scones maybe. Do you got the scones to take this guy out?
Whatever happens, we need updates.
We will be needing updates though. Oh man. All right, okay. Okay, but chat's gonna want to, if we're gonna do another one of these. I get it now. Wait, Z, was this your big plan? Well, you like, we do coffee together in the office.
Okay, but that's still in the office.
We gotta get him out. You gotta go out on the time. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It sounds like he's cute. I mean, Oron and Rook did get coffee. This wasn't my big plan. I'm not a mastermind like that. Maybe subconsciously, though. Here's my philosophy, though, is if there's a lot of work from home hours and the office hours are only part-time, I'd be willing to run that risk. I only got to dodge you at work 2 days out of the week. Bet. This is amazing. 1 day in the office. Oh, bet.
Oh, girl, you're good.
You're so good.
You're so
it's
good.
fine. You're fine. Yeah. Here's the thing. Life's short. I would try it. He wasn't weird. That's the thing, man. There's a lot of weird motherfuckers out there. If there's somebody who isn't weird and you're vibing with them, I think you got to see where it goes. And the one office day a week helps.
He's not weird.
Do it for the plot. Unironically, actually, yeah.
It'll be a good story.
Cause like here, let me tell you something. He's met your mother.
Girl.
Wait, what did mom think? Have you told your mother about this? I care about my job. Yeah, I would too if I was meeting some fucking cutie there. I'd care a lot about my job. I'd be like, wow, this job gave me so much. Go get coffee that suspiciously tastes like tea. Yeah.
Ooh.
He dresses well. What are we doing here?
Girl, send me the Insta.
Oh, this is so... It's like Reddit story, but it just keeps getting better, actually. This is what your presentation needs to be on, actually. Presentation night. Meet the cute coworker. Is it love? Maybe. Okay. All right. Yeah, we did. I feel bad that we got so into it, but yeah. All right, everybody, round of applause for Z.
Bye.
Congratulations. This is great. No, Z's real shit. We know Z. He dresses well. Met the ma. Wow. That's some fucking anime shit. Not long distance, slay. That's fair. I think you've got it. I think you got it in the bag. Anywho. Your manager knows.
See,
How Z
when the
Z
manager can sniff it out.
This is why Z and Jackie are friends. Because, like, you two, the same thing. Jackie will be like, all right, that's enough. And then she tells you the next chapter. How the manager already knows there's something up.
We're the same person.
Is your manager cool? All right. We are digging a lot into this. If the manager's cool, who needs HR? I love her. She's great. And it's a girl. Yeah. That's cute. I'm a sucker for cute, like, workplace meet cutes. I think it's legit. And it's saying it's a girl about somebody's manager is crazy. I'm just saying, like,
It's true, though.
I feel like a male manager would be weird in this situation, whereas, like, I feel like I would feel safe in Z's shoes here, maybe. Question mark. That's an excellent story. That was great. So you might not have planned this, but this low key was like your subconscious was like, hey, I'm gonna need some advice from Auntie Alphonse. Can we clip and it's a girl? Y'all gonna be like,
It's a baby reveals.
It's a girl. People gonna use that for their gender reveals. Oh man. That was a lot. I'm kind of like flushed after that. Can we pretend I was a mastermind? Yeah.
Sure.
I'm down. It's too much of a layup. Oh shit. Hold on, we're pivoting now. Oh god. Do we do? Oh god. Oh man. All right. Man, there's some good. All right, there's some good. You're flushed. I'm flushed. Flush me down at the end. Oh, Anarchismo with the $20 super chat. Love you, Al. I'm gonna draw you as a thought clown now. Thank you. Also, Lord of the Twisted Flies over on Tumblr did draw clown fonts. Hell yeah. And it's on the server. Let me go look. Hold on.
So just Al.
Such. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, we got something's going on here with this clown fonts things. I'm kind of. All right, we're gonna pivot to other serious questions. Dear Al, how do I? And this is serious, but fuck, we're here now. The Discord server is $5 up patrons only. It's not public. Sorry. Why did I break out the sorry? Oh, all right. This one's heavy, but I think the supportive vibes will be good. Dear Alphonse, I know this one might not make it in, but how can I come to terms with the fact that my dad might not accept me as non-binary? That's a good question. So I've got my experience with that, you know, in canon, I got to have I don't mind if you share the link, Boots. I don't think the bottle bop you, so you're good. You can do it. In canon, I had loving, accepting parents who let me express myself however I wanted. It was great. Reality doesn't quite treat us that kindly sometimes. But I can tell you a little about YuuriVoice. YuuriVoice's mod doesn't really know a whole lot about his deal. Never felt like it was a conversation that didn't need to be had. Sometimes folks just figure it out on their own. If you feel it is in your best interest to share, I think you gotta follow your gut there, right? So long as you're safe, because sometimes it could just, if the worst case scenario is things are awkward and Pops has to be a little ignorant for a while, but you feel more comfortable getting it off your chest, I think long run, you will probably be happy that you did it. If it's not that calm, then fuck. But the real question is, how do you come to terms with the idea that your dad might not accept you? So it's a different kind of question, right? How do you come to terms with it? And that's the real core of it, right? It's like, accepting that people who should ideally love you unconditionally can be imperfect people in varying degrees, right? So I think it's one of those things like you'll know your pops best. For me, the royal me, I guess, it's one of those things where, like, I know for sure I think the real question is like, does telling him benefit you? Will it make you feel like, do you feel like you just have to tell him? So how did you come to the conclusion of like, oh, we have to have this conversation? Because really, fuck it. Because like, there's a lot of big conversations about me, the human, that I haven't had with people. And I rest easy knowing that my health being what it is, and like my success being what it is, like them seeing me doing well without knowing what my deal is. It's tough. Everybody's experience sharing those parts of themselves with their people is tough. But if it makes you feel very hopeful, you know, my ma, well, okay, fourth wall break. I know a mother who definitely a certain amount of time ago would have reacted one way or another to a lot of certain facts about me. But I think now we have like an understanding. Ideally, a parent wants what's best for you. And sometimes that idea of knowing what's best for you ends up being counterintuitive to what is actually best for you. It's tough, but ultimately, and it does really boil down to like, what do you feel good about? Like, what if you want to fucking be like, hey, by the way, non-binary, bye. You could. I know, I did say this was going to be comedy, and now it's all like serious. Anywho, I thought it would be good to answer because of all the love you'd get in chat, and for folks who have all been through that or similar situations. Sickix, what you're gonna want to do, I don't have the link. So you have to, if you Google Patreon Discord connection, there's gonna be a help article. And basically you have to give like Patreon access to Discord, whatever, you link them, and then you just get sucked up. You just get sucked up into the Discord. I'll end on this. I think if push comes to shove and you want to come out anyway, in any way, I think the best way to prep someone for that information is to say, hey, I love you. And I feel like if I don't express my truest self with you, I'm holding back some of that love. Because I think you deserve to know me like I know myself. Like, you deserve to know me. And I want to share this with you. And it's scary and it's weird and it's going to be confusing. I get it. But the only reason I'm sharing this with you is because I love you and I trust you. Because you, my insert parental role here. Because that's ultimately, that's why people want to come out, right? Because you want to be your authentic self with the people who are supposed to love you, right? And I think for a decent human being to be told that someone as important to them as their child wants to be themselves with you because they love you, I think laying that groundwork first. Because if you're just like, oh, hey, by the way, this, they'll be like, what? You know, they'll treat it like, hey, like you came home and was like, hey, I'm into Slipknot, by the way. I really got into nu metal recently. Korn, my favorite band. They'll be like, oh, well, I don't quite know why you like that music, but I got, so, you know, laying the groundwork, I think, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. It's not, I don't think it's actually a hot take. There is a level of effort you have to do, unfortunately, where you got to set the table. Like, in a perfect world, which we're not, it's not a perfect world. In a perfect world, you could throw it out there. Like, oh, by the way, this is my deal. But, you know, sitting down to have a conversation, doing the thing. A lot of the times, man, I'll never be a parent. But I feel like anybody who genuinely loves somebody, even if I saw, even if I didn't understand, even if I was really ignorant, like say I didn't know shit about anything and I was scared and confused about what my kid was going to say, if I saw them put forth that kind of effort to communicate with me like that, I don't think there's anything. Unfortunately, you run into like religious folks, you run into all kinds of things, and it doesn't go that smoothly. But in a world where love is love the way that it should be, I think even if I was confused or whatever, you know. And yeah, that Scythe has a good point that unfortunately there's also you having to be ready for the person that you love having to create some caricature of you to stand in for the real you if you want their love. And that sucks. Super duper sucks. So, you know, I think that was saying a lot to not really have any real answers other than there's a lot of people out there who understand and have been through similar situations who want to see you succeed. And I like that. Studio Wabi Sabi says, my dad is a loving man, my best friend. He's been more than accepting of me wearing mask clothes and stuff, but doesn't get the they, them pronouns or name change, and I'm okay with that. And you know, sometimes that compromise is a comfort. Like, you know, I don't have to have you understand and experience this perfectly because you met me halfway. Shit, half the time is like, if you don't have to like agree, you don't have to be the most like enthusiastic supporter. But goddamn, if you hear me out and not hate me, shit, like we're already a lot further than I thought we'd get. So not real advice, by the way. This has been a long stream. Oh no, everybody took that as a sign to give me their real shit. Oh man. Yeah, we've been all over the place. It's been a lot of highlights. It is late. Not every question got answered. There's a lot of them. It is the time to talk about the Grippa.
Oh.
We'll do this again. This was a lot of fun, actually. I think we found what might be our first... Starbucks never got a high. What are we talking about? Oh! Morgue Doctor sent a 4.2. I'm assuming this is 20. $4.20. Ah. Super chat said, you know, Charlie would be a good FNAF phone guy. Charlie, I put Charlie in any sort of... I asked you for your Starbucks. What a Starbucks? What? I'm so confused. What happened to last stream? It never stayed on. It was just bittersweet.
Oh.
Alphonse 24-hour plushie post. You're so right. So the plushie post. Got it. Ah. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. The bittersweet 24-hour. It's not because it was so long. Pal, you know what I'm gonna find if I look up Starbucks? It's gonna be Starbucks. So I don't, Mr. Clown. What are we fucking talking about here? I'm so confused. I want coffee now. And it's 9 o'clock. You're killing me. I'm killing you. You're killing me. I'm trying to end the stream and you're over here. I sent you a Starbucks to say hi or something. I don't know what we're talking about.
Was it like a donut?
No, I thought it was a fun way to say super chat, but that was from Morgue Doctor, not from Mr. Clown. There's a big difference.
Starbucks.
Okay. I'm all right, Mr. Clown. Go to bed. It's past your bedtime. It's past my bedtime. I'm tired. I need dinner. Kofi is not a Starbucks. I don't believe it.
I looked it up and it's just Starbucks.
$5 tip from Plus Ultra Otaku says, hey, sweetheart, just got here a bit late. Hope you're doing okay. I'm glad I got my plushies. I hope we beat Charlie's numbers. But here's something sweet. Thanks for being awesome. All right. Okay. I'm putting you in timeout, Mr. Clown.
I tried looking it up, but it was just the Starbucks.
Here's what we're going to do, Mr. Clown. We're gonna go to sleep now. You're lucky I didn't bonk you harder. It's a 5-minute timeout. The stream will end. You'll be back. It'll be okay. My lips are chapped.
My stars are bugged.
Z with the 5 British bucks. Thank you for therapy.
Thank you.
That was therapy for me. That was fun. For a little minute there, I got to kick my feet a little. I felt like I was getting romanced. That's always fun. The butterflies.
You were one of the girls today.
I was one of the girls today. I gotta take my fucking headset off. I like being one of the girls. Who? Oh my god. I'm tucking my hair behind my ear. Oh, I'm sweaty. Oh, why am I sweaty back there?
Good.
Remember that, Seth? Don't worry. If this guy lets you down, this one will take care of you.
Oh. This guy lets you down, I'll kill him. Ooh, that's all I have to say on stream.
Hey now. You better take good care of my girl. We're gonna have problems.
Fucker ass.
I'd hate to make you call in sick.
It's just been us friendly bullying Z.
Oh my goodness. Welcome to Dreamer. What does my voice sound like? Okay, there we go. I had to get in there. Welcome to Dreamer. And good night, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. And Friday, Dungeons and Dragons. Show up. I'm very nervous. I get gassy when I'm nervous.
Jesus.
So, you know.